Alright, so at this point we're going to say that the character's done, and I'm just going to try and animate. And I'm just going to animate a general, like a, what do you call it, an idle thing. So I'm just going to animate him moving up and down slightly, and that'll be pretty much it. So to do that, I'm just going to click on the timeline here, and you can see our timeline here. So now what I'm going to do is I could have made each one of these pieces on layers, which probably would make things a little bit easier, but we're just going to wing it. So that being said, I am going to go ahead and add some frames and then go from there. So I'm just going to go like that, and you can see how they're a little bit darker. So I am running currently at, what am I, 8 frames per second. So if I hit play, so we'll go 1, 2, I'm going to say at 4. So 1, 2, okay, we'll do it at 3. So at 3, I'm going to go ahead and make this one a keyframe, which, okay, we'll just drag it over there. And basically what that does is that means it's a different frame. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and use my select tool here. So I guess we'll use the this one, the magic wand one. And I am going to hold shift while I'm clicking on this so I can grab more. Okay. Oops. And we'll back this up. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch to this. And I'll click and drag all that. Alright. And so on this, I'm just going to have it move down real slightly. Push the down arrow twice. It takes 2 for it to work. So 2. And then I'm just going to do kind of the same thing here. So I'm going to go back to this, and we're going to use the wand, and I'm going to hold shift so I can multi-select. Oops, and a little bit there. All right, and push 1, 2. So basically, you can see he's going to go right. Now back on 3. I'm going to hold shift, boom, 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 and boom, and boom. And on this one, I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to go up. Alright, so that looks adequate. And now I am going to I'm going to hit Control D to clear my selection. I'm going to hit I for this. I'm going to hit B for the brush. And I am going to go ahead and basically, let's try this again. I. Alright, B. There it goes. Okay. And I'm just going to fill in the part, and then I, and then B. Okay, good. And I'll hit E for eraser to get rid of that little nugget there. Beautiful. Not the one I wanted. There. Okay. And then I'm going to hit I for this, and B, and make sure I get that okay. So now, that's weird. It didn't go up at all. Oh, because it's, I made it look like basically his, whatever goes up and down. Alright, and then we're going to make another one here. So I'll make another keyframe. And I'm just going to kind of continue that same motion again. So I'm going to hold shift, boom, boom. And then I'm just going to switch to this marquee. I'll hold shift, grab the whole thing. And we'll go 1, 2. And that should be okay. I'm also going to go ahead and on this one, I'm going to grab this, we'll say to here, and switch to the paint, and I'm going to hold shift so it adds 2. And we're going to go ahead and, let's see, should be, oh that's weird, somehow 2 got moved. It should be there. There we go. Okay. And we're just going to take this and we're going to move it over like that. And let's see. So it goes good. And then I'm going to use my paint select. I'm going to grab this bit here. There we go. And switch to the marquee. Good. Hold shift. And I'm just going to move this over like that. So let's see what that looks like. Okay. let's see, and 2. Let's see if I do something like this, if that makes it look too weird or not. Control D. Come on. There we go. 1. Alright, and then I'm going to take this bit here and just like this. Right, and get that, and I'm just going to push that over 1. Good, and let's see. Alright, and then I'm just going to Control ++, and we're just going to kind of connect that the best that I can. So let's do I to this, and then B, B. Okay, Control D. So I to this, and then B. So like that, and I'm just gonna like that, and then I to this, and B. Like that, we'll say. Alright, and let's see. Okay. We'll call that okay. Alright. And I'm just going to take this chunk here, and we'll go for whatever looks the straightest. And we'll say that. 2. Yeah, it does take a lot to make it work. Okay. Yeah, we'll say something like that. And then I'm just going to do I, and then B. Alright, and then I, and B. Alright. It's a little bit funky town, but it's going to have to do. Alright, and then one more here. Alright, so then I'm just going to take this paint selection. Actually, you can probably use, like that, then use the paint selection. Just hold shift, like so, and let's just see. Okay, let's see if that works. Don't. Alright. Okay, and oops, saw on the paint selection. I thought I was on the other one. There, so again, we'll grab this and use the paint selection. Gonna hold shift, good. And then, let's see, boom. Let's see. Alright, and we'll take a bit more here, like so. So, good. Alright. Then Control D, I to sample, B to paint. Alright, and then I, and B to paint. And I, and then B to paint. Alright, and then I, and then B to paint. Like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do this one again. And we'll just go 2 over. Let's see. Looks fine. And then we're just going to go ahead and paint again using the paint tool here. I and B. Something like that. And then I, B. Something like that. And then we use E for eraser and try to even that out. Okay. Alright, and let's just do Control minus minus. See what that looks like. Alright. Now I'm just going to go here and we are going to grab this. I'm going to hold shift. Boom. 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 Control Z. Boom. 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 And boom. And I'm going to go ahead and go, oops, hold this one too. And up one, or I guess two. Then I'm going to add this selection. Okay, and I'll go 1, 2. So basically, we should get, if I hit play, let me hit loop, so it loops. Alright, and we will stop that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this one, Control C, and we're going to go here, and I'm going to add a frame. And then add a keyframe, and then we'll just do Control V. You know, we got to go here, and so I'm just going to grab the whole thing here. So let's do Control A. Yep, Control C. Control V. Good. Back up, and then we're going to add another in between. And then that should work. So now if I loop it, it should look. So this is my kind of weird idle. Okay, so it's like he's going back and forth. All right, good. So it's not the greatest, but it gets kind of the job done. All right, so now that I'm done with that, I can actually export this out. So first things first, I'm going to take and I'm going to make the background transparent because I want to have a transparent background. Then I'm just going to do File, and let's go ahead and save this first. So Save As, and then I'm going to go to my desktop and then 2D Games, and this one's going to be in here, new folder, and artwork. That's what this one's going to be. All right, and I'm just going to call this one Charlie_master. Okay, and then we'll do File. Let's see, Export Animation. And so I can actually export a sprite sheet, and I can tell how many rows I want. So let's do, let me see, I got one, it goes up to 8, so we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll do 2 rows, and I will hit OK, and it's going to ask where I want it, and I'm going to go right to the desktop, 2D Games, Charlton's artwork, and it's not going to be called Charlie Master, it's going to be called Charlie, and it's going to ask the resolution that I want, and right now it's on 20 times. I don't really want it that many. We're going to go to, let's do, I think that looks good. And do I want anti-aliasing? Oh, I don't want the glow. Okay. And good. We'll hit OK. And voila. And now if I open up my folder, you'll see, here we go. I have my sprite sheet. And there it is. Looks good. Although it looks like it actually exported out the wireframe, which is something I didn't want. So we're going to have to fix that. So let's turn the wireframe back off. File, Export Animation, Sprite Sheet. Okay. Boom. Save. Yep. And we'll do that. I don't really care. And let's double check. Oh, for some reason, if you have the wireframe on, it actually leaves it on. So there you go. Now you can see there's my sprite sheet, and it's a nice 4x4. 4x2, and there you go. So that's how you would do it in hexels. You can obviously make something a lot nicer. It's very simple and very straightforward. Highly suggest this program. Like I said, just download the trial and use the trial. It works pretty good. Or you can use Photoshop if you feel a lot more comfortable with that. All right, that's it.